Hey everyone, it's Christine, and today we are right out here in my messy garden because guys, it has been raining every single day and they have been getting soaked every single day. And the rain, there's a little break on the rain right now, so I'm checking on everybody and hopefully it doesn't rain anymore today. And the reason why I'm out here is I'm out here to blow the water out of the center of my succulents. These are all outdoors, rain or shine, every single day. And the reason why I'm doing this, even if I know it's probably going to rain again later, is because despite it raining, guys, it's still been really hot. And then the water getting stuck in between your succulent leaves right here that I'm blowing out, if you leave them on there and it sits for a long period of time, it can actually cause succulent crown rot. And I will have the episode up top above if that happens to you on how to deal with that. This is what happens, guys. The water was getting stuck in between, so the top leaves have been starting to rot. And if I'm not diligent, which I haven't been actually, at blowing the water, you see that, the sitting water on top of the succulents, then they may all end up rotting eventually because of the high heat and humidity combined that is happening to them on a daily basis. But just look at the beauty though after the rains, guys. Look at how nice the succulents are after it's been raining. There's so much growth, and although there's a chance of rot, look at this. Look at how much growth is on that. I swear I thought that succulent was gonna die. What is the name of this? I forgot. I'll have it on top of the screen, but don't they just look amazing? By the way, guys, in one of the future videos, I'm gonna show you guys how to turn a planter like this into this. Basically how to make it look like that in the future, because it's completely possible. I started with just one cutting like this when I first started growing succulents, and this is how much I have now. And there's been so much more that have been put into arrangements and given away. There is my string of pillows that is not stressed, but there's a lot of growth because there's been a lot of rain. This one right here is not a very picky succulent at all. It can take drought and it can take a lot of water. It's always completely fine. Here are my Graptopetalum Superbum, who are normally a lot prettier than this, but the rain has been kind of messing with the farina, but overall they are still healthy. I kind of moved them. They used to be right over there, but I moved them because a lot of rain. There's always a lot of rain there and too much sun, and they seem to be struggling, so I moved them to a shadier area. There is my fairy garden. I have pulled out some succulents because they have been struggling from the rain. I will have a video update on that for you guys later on. And I am so proud of that little sweet gnome corner. Look at the fire sticks. I planted like 3 or 4 little cuttings, and now it's kind of growing up against the wall and branching, and it looks really nice. It really looks like a scene from the Lord of the Rings movie. You know, the little houses that the hobbits have? It's so adorable. But I will put succulents back into those empty spaces later on when the rain stopped. But for now, these guys are pretty strong. Look at how purple my neon breaker is. Graptopetalum Purple Delight and Echeveria Silhouette is doing pretty good over there. Let's blow off some of that water. And I had to pull the rest out. On here, sometimes it does well, sometimes it doesn't. There's my adeniums, and here I think I'm gonna be cutting these up just to plant the cuttings, and then these stems will then generate new growth because I want that pot to get full. Here are all my beheaded Graptosedum ghosties that are growing nicely. Look at how many babies are on one stem that I beheaded, guys. I really suggest beheading, guys, because this is how much babies you can get off of one stem, and you could definitely make full pots of them in the future. I will have the episode up top for you guys to watch on that. Here are some repotted succulents that have just been placed outside, and here are my beautiful and now thriving sedum donkey's tail that were struggling for a bit, but after cutting and replanting, they are now growing nicely here outdoors. And now my struggling pot is this sedum burrow's tail, but it seems like they are now slowly acclimating to the outdoors. They're not struggling as much anymore, and look at how much new growth I have in that pot. I think they're doing good now. They weren't doing good for a while. They don't like too much heat, but they do get used to it eventually, and hopefully it will get cooler soon. And here are some haworthias that I have that need to be repotted, as well as that one because there is not enough soil in there. But I will have a video on repotting haworthias soon and how to care for them. And here on my racks, I have some more super bums, some propagated pillow plants. We did an episode on how to propagate these pillow plants, and I'll have it on top of the screen for you if you want to watch. I think this one is an Echeveria subsessilis morning beauty that is stressing nicely. Look at those pink edges. And this is a succulent that I got from Florida Roy that is growing very well, guys. This is not a picky succulent at all. Perfect succulents for beginners. It is an Echeveria Galaxy Blue. It's also having babies at the bottom now. I got this as a cutting from YouTube channel Florida Roy. That is Hannah from Florida Roy. And there's my flapjack that's also doing good out here. And I have some sempervivums right back there who is just growing so many babies for me. I started with just one, guys, and when these guys pop, seriously, they pop. And then here I have some more cuttings. Kalanchoe laxiflora, I believe, these ones that I'm blowing the water out of now. These are also really great succulents for beginners. And then here we have some Graptosedum California Sunsets, and these are California Sunsets there. And these, I am not sure if they are Vera Higgins. I think they are, but they're also starting to look like the California Sunset, aren't they? When they're next to each other. I'm going to do a video soon on succulents that look similar but are not the same. And then down here I have my beautiful healthy string of dolphins that are just continually growing. When I got these guys, they were in a really small pot, and now they are thriving and pretty much crawling all over the place. And right back there, I don't know if you guys can see, but look at how long my string of hearts have gotten. So there, look at that. And then we're following this trail right here. I go down, look all the way to the back, all the way to the ground right back there. I have to pull that out because that's a really long string. Oh, and here are some leaf propagations that we transferred in one of our episodes, as well as these. And these are the super bums. These guys, the purple delights, are starting to color up. The super bums, not so much yet, but they are still doing good. These are my ruby necklace. They had a hard start. They seem to like water because every time it rains a lot, they perk back up and they start giving out new growth. Are some Graptosedum, I forgot what its name is, but I will have it on the screen somewhere for you guys. But look at that, it's nicely trailing, and I want to take cuttings from this soon and share that with you guys, but it's because I want it to fill in some more. I cut off a bunch of this before, and this is another pot that I made of it right there. Those were all cuttings from that mother plant, and now it's also trailing on its own and visiting neighbors, as you can see there. But it is a really beautiful succulent. Do not mind all the noise in the background, guys. I am outdoors, but Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, I basically think that is it out for my succulents outdoors for now, guys. Look at all of them. A little bit messy, but they are doing well, especially the sedums. Look at those beautiful colors. And that is my garden update during this rainy season for my succulents outdoors. Again, this is Christine from These Succulent Buddies. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you.